Good morning. I'm Westchester County Executive Ken Jenkins, and we are here in the great city of Yonkers to talk about some affordable housing opportunities that the Board of Legislators has recently adopted on Monday. With us this afternoon or this morning is first the legislator that represents this area, Legislator Jose Alvarado, Legislators Shanae Williams, and Legislator Jim Nolan. 3 out of the 4 Yonkers representatives from the County Board of Legislators. We are here in the great city of Yonkers with Deputy Mayor Sue Gary. Mayor Mike Spano could not be with us this morning, but we have the Deputy Mayor Sue Gary with us, and we are joined by Joe Apicella, who is the Senior Vice President of McQuestion Development. Everyone's going to have an opportunity to bring greetings in just one moment. But we're here today for this exciting announcement where we're going to sign a package of legislation for what will soon be a 16-story high-rise building filled with affordable housing for Westchester residents, and certainly here. We want to thank first all of the partners. This would not have been possible without the strong collaboration between the county, New York State, Governor Kathy Hochul, and Ruth Ann Vusnakis, who is the Commissioner of Housing Community Renewal, the great city of Yonkers, Yonkers Mayor Mike Spano, council members, and all the challenges that we have there, the County Board of Legislators for their adoption this past Monday, and of course, McQuestion Development, Rolla Figliano, and certainly our Senior Vice President, Joe Apicella, who's here with us today. My friend Joe Apicella, McQuestion Development, for their vision in transforming what was once a defunct car dealership into a high-quality workforce housing. This legislation is going to support the construction of 160 new affordable rental units in the great city of Yonkers and represents one of the largest affordable housing investments in this area in recent years. Westchester County is contributing nearly $10 million towards this development, $5.9 million for land acquisition, $4 million for essential infrastructure improvements. These units are going to serve households earning between 50 and 80% of the area median income, providing relief for working families who are increasingly being priced out of Westchester County. This development is going to offer a range of apartments, from studios to 3 bedrooms, meeting the needs of both individuals and families, right? But this is not just about housing. It's about creating a foundation for thriving communities that continues the work that's been done here in the great city of Yonkers, and with upgrades that include parking, drainage improvements, electrical systems, and much more. We are right at the corner of Van Cortlandt Park in New York City. And again, all of these are so essential to connecting people to the great parks all over. We want every resident, regardless of income, to have the opportunity to live in a safe, quality home right here in Westchester County. And here in Yonkers, that means a teacher, a bus driver, a home health aide can afford to live in the communities that they serve. Today's announcement is a powerful example of how we are actively working to affirmatively further fair housing in Yonkers. Our commitment remains strong to identify opportunities, secure funding, and partner with those municipalities that have the forward-thinking leadership, like under Mayor Mike Spano and the entire team here in Yonkers, to work with municipalities and developers to create real, lasting solutions. We're going to continue to work together through this. At this time, let me bring up, representing Mayor Mike Spano, our great friend, Deputy Mayor Sue Gary.
Thank you, County Executive. On behalf of Mayor Mike Spano, who unfortunately could not join us today, I want to thank County Executive Ken Jenkins, his entire team, the McQuestion Development team, and especially Joe Apicella for investing in the people of Yonkers. Yonkers continues to lead the county in providing residents with quality and inclusive affordable housing. This development marks yet another significant step towards providing for our growing city. Through our partnership with Governor Hochul and New York State, the County of Westchester, and McQuestion Development, we're not only building homes, we're building opportunities, accessibility, and stronger communities for all of our residents. Thank you.
Thanks, Mayor. At this time, we're going to bring up the legislator that represents this area, Jose Alvarado. Then we'll be followed by the Chair of Housing, Shanae Williams, and then follow with Legislator James Nolan, before we bring up the man of the hour, Joe Apicella, to talk about this great, great development. Legislator Alvarado, Vice Chair.
Yeah. Thank you. I think the county executive and the deputy mayor have said it well. This is a corridor. The way you enter from New York City into Yonkers, Southwest Yonkers, the area that I represent, I have true belief in the potential of this area, and this is an additive to what South Broadway can be, and will continue to work. I was mentioning to somebody earlier that we need the people to believe what I believe, because I have lived in this area for 42 plus years, and I think we can revitalize it. Housing is the additive really necessary, and we will continue to work towards eventually not having this severe need. And we encourage other communities to open their mind. In the county, we're willing to listen to anybody that has the true intentions of solving the housing problem that we have in the city of Yonkers and in Westchester County. Thank you so much for the support, everyone.
Awesome. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shanae Williams, and I am the chair of the Housing and Planning Committee for the County Board of Legislators. And it gives me great pleasure to stand here this beautifully cold but sunny afternoon with all of you for this very exciting development. We voted unanimously not only in the Housing and Planning Committee, but on the floor of the stated board meeting, because we know that the number one most important issue that our residents are facing today is housing and affordability. And what better way to show them that we are doing our jobs than to invest in good quality, affordable housing for them. Not just studios and 1 bedrooms, but 2 and 3 bedrooms. This is what the people are asking for, and this is what we're delivering by investing almost $10 million from county funds to support this project. I am so proud of that, and I want to say thank you to all of our partners from the state, from the city, and certainly from the developers at McQuestion Development. So thank you, and I look forward to seeing the days when we have shovel in the ground, and then when we're cutting that ribbon, because we know that the people of Yonkers deserve this. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. It's an honor to be here, and this is a tremendous project that was actually voted and supported in a bipartisan effort. There's not many days often now that you see that, but in Westchester County and Yonkers, we try to do it as much as possible, especially because it's not just development. We're creating homes. We're going to create opportunities. These are to provide a better life for somebody that wants to just be able to provide for their families, and to be able to be a part of this and to give back and to do what we can. That's what we're here for. So I'm looking forward to, as my colleague said, the shovels in the ground, and I hope I get to keep my shovel when I do it. So thank you.
All right. Well, at this time, and a shameless plug to make sure that he had his own shovel. All right. But more importantly, right now, the McQuestion Development has done so many great things around Westchester County and throughout the region. The leadership that the McQuestion Development Group, and specifically our great friend Joseph Apicella, has done as a senior vice president with that group, to make sure that we have the kind of investments in quality housing and affordable housing throughout this county. So at this time, we're going to hear from the developer, because it's their vision to make sure that this great gateway to the city of Yonkers is being taken care of the appropriate way. Joe.
Good morning, Mr. County Executive, respected members of the Board of Legislature, and of course, the Deputy Mayor, Sue Gary. Our company, headed by Rella Fuliano and myself as Executive Vice President, we have specialized for the last 30 years in building high-quality, affordable housing. We look particularly for areas that are in need of housing, and right now, statewide, there's a housing emergency. There's just not enough affordable housing, and it's causing problems. Having said that, we looked at this particular site, And we knew it would take a collaborative effort on the part of the state partners, the county partners, and the city partners. And they have all stepped up. Today, in particular, we want to thank the County Board of Legislature. As legislator Shanae Williams indicated, this was a unanimous vote to provide almost $10 million in acquisition money through the New Homes Land Acquisition Fund, as well as a Housing Implementation Fund that will help us support the costly building of the construction of parking. In addition to that, the infrastructure that enables a project like this. It's about transforming what was an industrial use, a commercial use. This used to be the former car dealership at Lincoln Park Mercury. My dad actually bought a car here many, many years ago. That's how far back I go. And I'm a Yonkers born and bred guy and through the Yonkers public school system. So it gives me great pleasure to be able to come back and to help rebuild and revitalize the community whenever we can. We specialize in building housing that is indistinguishable from luxury housing. When you take a look at the rendering of this building, you will see that the finishes, both interior and exterior, will match any high-end building in the state of New York, and that the layouts of the apartments, both 2 and 3 bedrooms, are encouraging families to relocate and reestablish in an area that heretofore we haven't seen new construction of residences in over 30 years in this area. So this is truly a reclamation project. This is truly revitalization. And it's, as the Mayor Spano indicated to us, make it beautiful because this is our city's gateway. And that's what we intend on doing. So I want to thank all the partners, state, county, and city, for this wonderful opportunity to come here and to rebuild and to recreate here in the city of Yonkers. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe. The reality is that the housing doesn't get an opportunity to get built without the great leadership on the ground. One of the things that we have seen throughout Westchester County is when you have the communities that are led with visionary leaders and people that are trying to make a difference for all of the residents that they have, that's the part here that's the starting point. So here in the great city of Yonkers with Yonkers Mayor Mike Spano, Deputy Mayor Sue Gary and their entire team, the Yonkers City Council members that have to participate in this as well, the investments that they make in their industrial development agencies. That's why Yonkers is the 3rd largest city in New York State. And it takes a team of folks to make sure that those investments get made. But the leadership is where it starts. And we continue to have the opportunities here in Westchester County when you have pro-housing development communities, and Yonkers proves that point every day. They have over 22, 23% affordable housing units, even though the requirement's only 10%. They continue to do that job in leaderships by being able to partner with developers like McQuestion Development. Rella Fogliano, Joe Apicella, those kind of leaders continue to make sure that we're able to have that partnership with Governor Kathy Hochul, our tremendous New York State governor, and the leader in trying to make sure to pull all those pieces together. And because of that, Westchester's been able to benefit from all of that work in partnership in so many pro-housing communities in Westchester. But here in Yonkers, Commissioner Ruth Ann Visnakas from Housing and Community Renewal, we just lovingly just call it HCR, all of those pieces are necessary for things to move forward. So with our colleagues on the Board of Legislators, as was pointed out, it was a unanimous vote. And what most people don't see, especially when they look at the chaos and confusion in other places down in the federal government, they don't realize in Westchester County, 95% of the legislation that's passed by the County Board of Legislators is unanimous, right? That's the kind of work and partnership we do in every community throughout this county. And again, the board's leadership in making sure to continue those investments in affordable, fair and affordable housing cannot be understated. We're having our capital budget that'll be released on October 15th. We'll see some additional investments because we know we have to continue that work. But with partners like the city of Yonkers and development leaders like McQuestion Development, that's what makes the difference. So we're going to right now sign this piece of legislation, but for this part of the conversation, we want to say again, thank you so much for watching, and let's go sign this legislation and enact it into law. Thank you. So this is Act 2025 201, passed by the County Board of Legislators on by a vote of 17-4, 0 against on the 6th day of October 2025, and is certified by Malika Vandenberg, the clerk of the County Board of Legislators. So today is the 9th. Get the pens out here. Thank you. Of October. Joe, what kind of car was it?
What kind of car?
Kind of car.
What kind of car?
Did your
What kind
dad
of car
buy?
did your father buy?
Oh, over here?
Yeah.
It was a Lincoln. I don't remember which one.
Probably the Copa.
Oh.
It was many years ago. They didn't have a Topaz then.
Wow, he is so bad.
Many years ago.
No, the Topaz would have been earlier, right? So we got one more left to do. Yeah, no, we're only going to do the top one, right? Because we'll blow them all away later on, right? But we'll make the law first, right? Joe doesn't really want this money.
You keep signing, Mr. Executive.
The laws enacted, right? We'll give one for the mayor, right? Deputy Mayor Sue Gary, one for Joe Apicella,
Oh, they're nice.
Legislator Alvarado, and our housing chair, Shanae Williams. Thank you so much for watching.
You'll get a shovel.
So I want to shovel.
You wanted, you said you didn't want to pay, you wanted the shovel, so we could give one more to James.
What
Sorry.
he's going to do with that shovel. That's
And people ask me all the time about that in the office. I have a few shovels in there, right? And they ask me what the shovels are for. I was like, I could tell you, but if I told you, I'd have to kill you, right? How about this? Legislator Nolan, this is a pen to start you,
Thank you.
until the
Appreciate it.
shovel is there. Right? Thank you all so much.